Hey, excuse me. Yeah, it's been a while since I've posted anything. Life kind of got lifey. So please excuse my face. I had to have like cryo surgery done on some precancerous or whatever lesions. I even got some stitches. I don't know if you can see them, but from a biopsy. Adding to that, I'm having surgery tomorrow on my sinuses. You probably noticed in all of my videos I sound like I have a cold or really bad allergies or just really stuffy. So I finally looked into that. In fact, yeah, I think I posted a video where I went to the ENT and I locked my keys in the car when I was there. Go me. Anyway, we did a CAT scan and we found out that all of my sinuses are filled with something. It's like they show up just opaque, and I guess that's bad because it means they're just full. It could be fluid, it could be, pus, could be polyps. He also sees evidence of, I should put a warning at the beginning of this video, gross fungus in there. I have like a fungal infection in a couple of my sinuses, and that is apparently dangerous and bad in addition to being just disgusting, and I want that out of my face. So that's what we're doing. He's gonna go in there with an endoscope and I guess all of it out and widen the passages so that my sinuses will drain properly and I won't always have stuff draining down my throat, and yeah, I won't always be as disgusting inside of my face. Like the outside of my face, you're stuck with it, but yeah, so that's happening tomorrow. Lots of things are happening, actually. I'm going to be moving to California very soon. I don't even know if I posted since Lauren went home, but, oops, got a text, sorry. So Lauren went home on May 5th. Obviously, I did not go with her. That was the original thing I was trying to manifest, but I did then kind of amend it with, well, I'll be hot on your heels. And it looks like that's what's happening. I applied for some jobs out in Thousand Oaks where I want to live, and one of them gave me an offer. I'm still working with them because it looks like it's a part-time offer, so I'm trying to figure out how many hours that really means and do the math and figure out if the pay will allow me to rent a room. It will. It's all coming together. So it's looking like I'm gonna probably be leaving. I would assume I told them they know I'm in Florida, and so they know I'd need like a couple of weeks probably to pack up and drive out there. So I'm thinking middle of June. I'll be gone. I'll still be here, but I'll be not here. It'll be interesting to see what my surroundings will be. I've been talking to someone about a room rental that had a really good price. Near where I want to live. It's a little further than I want to be, but it's fine. It's a good room. It's a good price. He seems like a nice person. Seems like a mellow, quiet place, which, yeah, that would work. So that will be happening. One of my very best friends, Dave, is planning on flying out here and driving with me so that I don't have to make the drive alone. So that's going to be a lot more fun and safe and quick, too, because we can divvy up the driving, and so we can drive longer each day. And because we'll be heading west, we'll have longer days too, so we can really knock it out probably, and we're not going to knock it out, but knock out the drive pretty quickly. So I'm super excited about that. And what else is going on? Things keep popping up on my screen. I've been working actually for a company called Papa that does virtual caregiving. They used to be sort of like an Uber for caregiving. You'd have an app and you'd look and you can pick up jobs and you do stop-ins, and visit people and help them with various things or transport them to the doctor, stuff like that. It's seniors mostly. Now because of COVID, they've put a virtual platform, which I love because you get to call people and check in on them and make sure they're doing all right, see if you can help them with ordering things like online groceries, their prescriptions, stuff like that. I love it, and it's, remote, obviously. It's perfect. I was really excited when I got hired on, and I've really enjoyed working with the people that I've talked to. But there have been issues with the pay. They started me out at one pay scale, and I'm an independent contractor, so of course they can change it up anytime. They've changed it to a different platform that's making it not even viable. They said they're going to go back to the old platform if this one's not working. I am experimenting with it and giving them feedback as to how it isn't working and what would work. They seem like a great company, so I'm not going to trash them or anything. I know that this is a new platform and they're trying to figure things out. I hope it works out because I would prefer to keep that job, actually. Sorry. I'd prefer to keep that and be able to work from, home when I get to California, work from there and have it be remote because I've got some disabilities that I haven't really discussed on this site yet. I think I've mentioned that I have bipolar disorder. Maybe I have mentioned, but I have fibromyalgia too. So going back to the physical job world, which is what the other job that it looks like I'm going to take would be, is going to be very hard on my body. I have a hard time waking up early because I need a lot of sleep. I wake up very slowly. I have chronic pain and just chronic fatigue, so it's hard to have enough energy to get through an 8-hour shift of doing things that are physical as well as, the mental aspect of it. I like working with people, but I can get overwhelmed when I'm around a lot of people physically. So the Papa job was great because it's one-on-one, calling people and talking with them and mostly offering companionship. So you're kind of a virtual friend, which, is right in keeping with coaching, which is, I'm still building my practice. That's slow going. It's going to take time. My mentor, who's been helping me, who's a very successful coach, said it took her like 4 years to really get her practice off the ground because she had to work it around, life. So I will be doing that eventually. But right now it's just time to leave Florida and get to California. Excuse me. My daughter's there. I need to be with her. My friends are there. All of my belongings are there. I'd really love to have them back. They're in storage. So it'd be great to furnish the new room with my things and just get started. And then other things will start to happen when I get there. I think the job that I'm taking will probably just be a stepping stone to better things. Or if the Papa job works out, then I'm just going to keep that and, turn down the other one. But it's all happening. I'm really excited. But I wanted to go ahead and, I think I'm going to try to vlog after the surgery. Probably not tomorrow because I think I'm going to be pretty out of it. But I'll go through in more detail, like how it was, how I feel, how quickly I recover. Because I've been doing a lot of research on it on the internet, and I made the mistake of I shouldn't have done that because I went down a lot of rabbit holes of people that have had negative experiences. My doctor said basically like if we did it on a Friday, which is what we're doing, I would most likely be able to work on Monday. Like that's how quick the recovery is. A lot of things I read seemed to make it sound like it was a much longer recovery and that it's a big ordeal. I've had surgery on my nose probably 4 or 5 times because my yellow lab, who is my dearly departed Molly, broke my nose back in, I think it was 2010. She jumped up to get on the bed just as I was leaning over to get some things, so we met, and it was an 88-pound dog's head. So she destroyed my nose, and we had to do quite a few surgeries. I went through a year of like on and off having black eyes and a swollen nose and a splint or something. It seemed like every other month. That's how I looked. And I think people thought that my husband at the time was beating me up or something. We used to play with that, actually. We'd be like, if we were walking through the store and I had 2 black eyes and I was walking next to him, he kind of he's the sweetest man in the world, but he kind of looks like a white supremacist because he's bald, so he shaves his head. He's a white dude, blue eyes, tall. He's like 6 foot tall. He always wears shorts and Doc Martens, and he has like a tattoo on his calf. So, you know, he's kind of got that look. So, and then here I am, like I'm 5'2" and I'm walking next to him. And so what we would do is people would stare at my face because it was always like different colors because of bruises or whatever. And so what we would do is if we caught people staring at us, he would kind of look at me and go like that, and I would flinch. It was just fun to fuck with people. I know that's mean, but or if people asked what happened and we were together, I'd be like, I just don't listen. That's terrible because, you know, there are people that are getting abused and stuff, and that's not really something to joke about. But when you're walking around with your face messed up for a year, you have to have some fun with it. And my sense of humor is kind of twisted and black at times. So forgive me, please, for having done that. That was kind of not good. But anyway, I want to describe the surgery once I'm, you know, up and at it, and talk about how it is, and hopefully I will be able to describe a good experience. That's what I'm expecting. I'm actually looking forward to relief from all this pressure and constant sinus infections and always sounding nasal and stuffy, and just, yeah, the pressure that's always there. And maybe it'll make my eyes less puffy. That would be so cool. I don't know. He said that it could possibly, but it could just be that this is genetic and it's, you know, not going to go away. But yeah, we'll worry about that later. Let's just get this done and get to California. So I'm going to start trying to be good about vlogging again because the adventure's starting now. So yeah, I will talk to you after surgery.